All right, the Saints are in. The Saints are in. Let's go to the trail ride while we give y'all a couple of more minutes to come on in the room on tonight.
I'ma step this way, so when she look my way, I can stare in the face and keep her wet all day. She's a cowgirl lady, I'm cooking fish and fry. I say slipping and sliding. I got my hands on her thighs. She ready for the trail ride. I got my crew in the truck. Apple crown in my cup. I got my baby saddled up. We on the way.
I gotta do an outfit.
I got the step with my cup, and you know what's going up until the DJ turn me up. I'm on my way to the trail ride, to the fish fry, to give me a shot. Hey, I'm on my way.
Y'all shit live on tonight. We live, baby.
Cause lately, she been acting crazy. We on our way.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Shout out to the 618.
To give me a shot.
Okay.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, live tonight.
See my baby. Cause lately, she been acting crazy. I'ma do my thing. Ain't worried about a thing.
No.
I'm a step son of rain. I want you, but not your games. Let me have my way.
Let me have my way, baby.
My way with you.
Come on, y'all, share it live on tonight.
We might just have a baby, cause you look real tasty. Got me caught up in your vibe. I'm in your mind. Girl, you're sweeter than a pie. Come on, baby, don't be shy. Let's take our time and do it right. Steppers, do what you do.
Share it live on tonight.
How you moving and
How you
grooving.
Pastor?
See you step into the music.
In trouble.
The trail ride is where we do it. I'm on my way.
On the way.
To the trail ride, to the trail ride, to the fish fry.
Where y'all from tonight? Let me know where y'all watching from on tonight. 57 checking in.
To see my baby, to see my lady. Cause lately, she been acting crazy. We on our way. To the trail ride, to the trail ride, to the fish fry. To give me a shot. Hey, I'm on my way. To see my baby. Cause lately, she been acting crazy. On the way to the trail ride. On the way to the trail ride. On the way to the trail ride. I'm on my way to the trail ride. On the way to the trail ride. On my way to the trail ride. On my way to the trail ride. I'm on my way to the trail ride. I'm on my way to the trail ride. To the trail ride. To the fish fry. To give me a shot. Hey, I'm on my way to see my baby. Cause lately, she been acting crazy. We on our way to the trail ride.
We on our way to the trail ride, but we also on our way downtown Fayetteville. We on our way down to the church house down there in Fayetteville, North Carolina. If your name is First Lady Grace, Lord, it's a bad night for you, but we praying for you, baby. We is praying. Everybody stretch your hands towards Fayetteville. I don't know which side of the city you on. If you on the east side, the west side, the north side, the south side, stretch your hands. If you in Raleigh, stretch your hands towards Fayetteville and stretch them towards First Lady Grace, because Mama done found out that her husband done wrote a check that can't even be cashed. And we're going to talk about it on the night. I don't know why y'all pastors is out here having sex with the slow. I didn't know. I was like, oh my God. They sent me the live stream. I said, oh my God, get her. Where is the nurses? What are the people that's supposed to be taking care of this girl? What in the world coming on live with no bra on, nipples? It's just piercing the I don't know what's going on. Crazy, or is you not? Which one is it? Are you crazy, girl? Is you a little down? You got a little touch of down. Pastor Michael Turner, we talking about you on the night, Pastor. Pastor, I got a question. Did you know that we know, Pastor, you didn't pay your pussy bill? They said you did not pay your pussy bill, and they sent you into the NCB. I shouldn't have commented on the goddamn post, because as soon as the blog page commented, everybody, I said I should have just hit y'all with it, but we gonna talk about it on the night. They got some lady down there in Fayetteville that ran out the psych ward, allegedly. And she said that the pastor gave her a $4,000 check for some little nookie that she done gave, and the bag was not secured. Many of you probably don't know about that story, so let me go ahead and help you out if you don't know about that story. So this girl right here named Lorah Faze, let me give you a better shot. Bow, 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 bow. When the pastor saw that, he said, bow, 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 bow. So she threw that ass back on the pastor, and if you don't know what pastor we talking about tonight, we talking about this pastor right here, Pastor Michael Turner. Okay, this is the pastor right here that we talking about on tonight. That is his wife. Can y'all believe it? Can y'all believe the pastor is trying to spend 4 stacks with a parking lot lizard and won't even give 4 stacks to a hairdresser to help his wife curl up them hair? She gonna need some. She gonna say, "Fuck them curls this Sunday. Don't worry about them curls." She coming to the church with grease on, Vaseline on her face, with her hair pulled back, with her jeans on. She gonna have some sneaks on. That's how she coming to the church this Sunday. Somebody finna catch that fade. Well, anyways, this is Pastor Michael R. Tucker. Excuse me, not Turner, Tucker. This is Tucker, okay? This is Pastor Michael R. Tucker of Fountain of Praise Tabernacle Incorporated down there in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And beside him is his lovely wife, First Lady Grace, who is probably having a bad night right now to find out that her husband has possibly tried to spend 4 stacks with a parking lot lizard. Okay, and she came online today. She want her 4 stacks. So they sent me to see if I could get this money up. We're gonna see if we can raise 4 stacks on tonight. So let me tell y'all about this story. So early today, y'all, you know, I was working on some stories. I had a good weekend. I took the weekend off. I was working on some stories, trying to catch up on some stuff, doing some research on some stuff. And they said some crazy lady was on Facebook going off about the pastor. They said that she had put up a post about the pastor saying that she gave the pastor some coochie. And the pastor didn't pay her no 4,000, you know, then check bounced. You know, she took, you know, the check bounced. She should have got the check in the church's name. All right. But instead, you know, she had the pastor sit down at a little table at a hotel, according to him, and wrote out a check. Okay. Now, I had to examine this check because at first, when I looked at this, I said, well, when I talked to him, well, let me do this. Let me put this up. So she put a post up here earlier today. She said, I gave this pastor some pussy yesterday for 4,000. Tried to cash the check today and couldn't. So I called the church and told his wife. Y'all, now he mad at me saying why I lied and told his wife we fucked. Y'all know this man, Michael Tucker of Fountain of Tabernacle? This y'all pastor? Tell him I said I need that, or God gonna send them niggas in that church to take it on Sunday, fun day. Okay? And now she put up a post. She put up a picture of the pastor sitting down at that old table there, signing that old check. Then you got the check right here. It's Old Navy Federal check. It says Michael R. Tucker up there at the top left. She got the address, the street address blocked off. It said yesterday. And your first mistake was, ma'am, was you going to cash the check today. Okay, how you going to give somebody? So you mean to tell me you don't gave somebody some pussy on credit? Now, you the first ever prostitute we know. Now, I don't know if you're a prostitute, but if you coming up here talking about you selling pussy, what you think that is? If somebody come up here and say, I gave the pastor some coochie last night, and he gave me a $4,000 check, and it bounced. What is you doing? What is you doing? Because if it was a donation, you wouldn't even be mad. But the fact that you're mad, okay, so she put it up here. She put the check up here. She put his number up here, so I called the number and I was able to speak to the pastor today. She also put up a text message between the pastor, okay? And as you can see this little scroll line right here on the right there, right? Can y'all see that? That lets you know that there's more messages just than this right here, okay? So if I was the wife, or if y'all was the wife, you need to be looking at these messages. You need to be going through the phone. You need to be snatching phones right now. Do not be talking about hey, it's gonna be all right. The devil is attacking. No. Your husband, Peen, is out here stabbing, and we're not talking about physically. We talking about sexually. He done stabbed this girl, allegedly. We don't know how many times, and she want her money. A stack of stab, and you done stabbed 4 times, and she want her money, okay? Now, we don't know why Miss Lady didn't get her money before, she pulled down her panties. Or did you not have none on? But at the end of the day, I talked to the pastor today. And before I tell y'all what the pastor said, let's go with the messages. Now, this is allegedly a message the pastor sent. He said, this is why I don't feel comfortable by giving you a $4,000 check. You are very disrespectful, and I refuse to allow somebody like you to talk to me any kind of way. You don't have no respect. She said, sir, you are the problem. I have yet to say what I like to say because I'm on God's time, not mine. So please stop talking nonsense before I give you a reason. You are the antagonist. She sent the laughing emojis, and she said, truth is, when I would not give in to temptation, you changed your mind. He says, you acting like you all that. Wait, hold on. He said, you acting like you all that. The many men you say you've been with, you probably don't got no walls. My. And act like you're the top of the earth. You're on the top of the earth. People that I deal with is doctors and lawyers. Well, you definitely dealt with one of their patients. Okay, you definitely didn't deal with a doctor. Hell no. You dealt with one of their crazy ass patients on floor 800, room A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, because she belong in all the motherfuckers. So at the end of the day, that's what the pastor. So I talked to the pastor on the day. The pastor even called me a pastor. Now, I don't know if he thought I was a pastor and he, spilled this to me, or if he thought I was a journalist, because he asked me who I was in the middle of the phone call after I introduced myself on the beginning of the phone call. Now, let me see if I put this, because I'm going to have to put this up here. Now, let me just say this before I get started. Did y'all really look at the check? Now, the pastor told me that he's a million. Now, the first thing he said out of his mouth was he was a millionaire. That was the first thing he told me. I didn't even put that in the story, but that was the first thing he told me, because I didn't put it in the story because I knew he was lying. Okay. So he said that he was a millionaire. He said that he helps people that are in binds and in struggles. And he said that Shorty right here was living in a hotel, and her room was costing $150 something a night, and she needed some money for the hotel. So he said that he wrote her a $400 check. Okay. He said that the $400 check was for the room. Okay. It was going to get you what, 2 nights? 1 night? So I said, well, Pastor, do you have any proof that this check was written out for the purposes of this young lady staying inside the hotel for more nights? He said, no, I don't have any proof. Then I said, well, do you have any of the text thread that she put up here on Facebook of you talking about you didn't want to give her $4,000? He confirmed that it was his text message. He kept bouncing around the question like, oh, she testing me right now. So he continued on, and the pastor said that his church members was at the hotel on the other side of the hotel. Okay. So they weren't no witnesses on his side. They was on the other side. He said they was on the other side of the hotel, and he said that they was passing out flyers. And he said that that's when the communication was for, this money to be for her to get more rooms at the Holiday Inn or wherever she was staying at. We don't know. Okay. But obviously she's not a cheap hoe, okay, because she's staying somewhere that's $150 something a night. Okay, and so so I asked the pastor, I said, Pastor, you got any proof? No, I ain't got no proof. Who are you again? I said, my name is Gerald Jackson. I'm with the North Carolina Beat. I'm an investigative journalist. He said, oh, okay. He said, well, it seemed like you on her side. I said, well, no, I'm not on nobody's side. I said, if I was on her side, then I wouldn't even call your ass. Why you out here? Why is you out here paying for coochie allegedly? And you got a wife right there that'll give it up to you for free unless she don't want to give it up to you. Do she got you on punishment, Pastor? What did you do? Did you not preach hard Sunday? So anyways, he didn't want his wife allegedly. So he went over to this concubine, over to this crazy lady that snuck in Flow 800 room, ABCDE, that snuck in some patient room where they got him. I guess they got him. They ran out of rooms at the office, so they got him at the hotels. Now, I don't know. Allegedly, we don't know. Okay, this is for entertainment purposes only. But she got online and said she want her money. So listen, so I looked at the thing. I saw the comments, and I said, let me go back and look at this check. So y'all, I went back and looked at the check. So now you see the check up here, right? Now, he said it was $400. I know some of y'all think it was $40, but he probably, his hands were shaking when he got to that last zero. He was nervous as hell. Okay, she probably was extorting him. Write that check or your ass going on Facebook. Okay, the first thing that you did is supposed to be in whole 101 is for you to get your money, ma'am. You were supposed to get all your money. How you gonna give up the pussy and then go try to cash the check the next day? You should have been trying to go cash. You and him should have been leaving at the same time. Him way back to his wife, back to his marital home, right? And you should have been going down to the cash advance where you went. Now, this is what he said. He said cash in advance, some cash in advance. If you in Fayetteville, y'all know where y'all take them checks at after pick them pecans. And you try to sell you some bucket of pecans, all right? So he said that cash in advance called him and said, do you know somebody that's trying to... Hold on, y'all, wait. Hold on, wait. I'm not even reading the comments. He said somebody from cash advance called and said, do you know somebody that's trying to cash a $4,000 check? I said, He said, I told him no. I gave a girl, I wrote a $400 check, and he said they denied the check. That's why I went cash. He said it didn't bounce because he's a millionaire. He said that when they called to verify that it was him, I guess they looked at, is it the number on the check? Let me see. Do he got a phone number? Well, he got a bank. I mean, I don't know what she went to. Well, we don't. He said cash in advance, but it's a Navy Federal Credit Union check. Okay, so I looked at the check. So everybody tell my girl, because he tried to say she added more zeros to it. So I looked up at the check. Somebody say, Gerald, pull up the check. Pull up the check. So I looked at the check. Y'all see them zeros, right? I looked up the check, and then I went back to this picture right here, right? When I went back to this picture right here, I zoomed in on the check, LaQuanda. I zoomed in on the check, LaQuanda. And when I zoomed in on the check, I said, look at that pastor up there writing them zeros right up there. I said, that girl did not forge that damn check, pastor. Look at your hands right up there writing them zeros. Did y'all catch this when y'all looked at the check? Did anybody catch this when y'all looked at the check? Who caught this when y'all looked at the check? Did anybody catch it when you looked at the check that the pastor hand, that got to be him writing them zeros? Is that not the pastor writing them zeros up there? What y'all think? Somebody said, ooh. They said, oh, he wrote the check, old lying ass. They told me to come up here to find out where the money reside. Bishop, you owe this girl $4,000 or you facing some prostitution charges. That's what I heard. And then they said the police looking for you. She said the police looking for you. Did y'all see that? Let me put that back up here. Hold on. Let me upload this picture real quick. So we know that the pastor, you wrote them zeros up there. all outside the line of the check. So if you want to know if somebody don't know how to write a check, this is Pastor Michael Tucker right here. Now, tonight, I was informed that an investigation is ongoing, and I wanted to come up here so this pastor would know that his member wrote this check. I mean, that one of his bishops wrote this check. And so let me tell y'all something. So as an investigative journalist, I said, let me go back. I said, because something not adding up. I said, okay, he admitted that he was speaking about $4,000, right, in the text message. So when he confirmed that, I said, okay, boom. So then when he started telling me about the $400, I said, I said, well, damn. Well, if that's you in the text, why are you talking about $4,000 if you gave her $400? And she on here talking about that she gave you stabbed her and you gave her a $4,000 check and it bounced. So that's two. So you proving that is you writing the check, you confirming that is you, in the text message talking about 4,000. She alleging that you supposed to give her 4,000 for coochie. And let me tell you something, ladies. If men out here paying 4 stacks for coochie, quit your day job, because we know you ain't making 4 stacks in a month. Some of us, some of y'all are not. Okay, some of us are out here living paycheck to paycheck. Okay, so at the end of the day, so I said, okay. So I was reading the comments. I said, well, let me go back to this check, and goddamn, didn't I pull it up? The pastor out here writing bad checks. This girl done gave you some coochie. And you better be glad that she came out here and said you gave her a bad check instead of saying that you maped her. Okay? Because she looked crazy. And your ass would have been in jail on some frivolous rape charges. Because we would have found out, girl, why you just didn't come out and tell us that the check bounced? It was over there bouncing like them cheeks over there. And you know this man is married, but I understand you didn't turn down the bag. Well, you did turn down the bag because you didn't get the bag. You were supposed to secure the bag before you jumped on the dick. You were supposed to say, hush, shut up, after you got the bag. You were supposed to say, don't say nothing, pastor, until you had that man over there speaking in tongues, telling you that he's a man of God, and he done got back home to his wife without paying you 4 stacks, and thought I was a pastor and told me he gave you $400. He said it was $400 because you needed another night at the extended stay. Okay. So I was minding my business, and then I was informed that his church, the Reformation, is in mourning. Okay. His, I guess his bishop, his overseer, his apostle from Kingdom Impact, interdenominational presiding prelate, Apostle McCoy L. Eaton, from the office of the Presidium. Okay, notice of formal inquiry, August 4th, 2025. Okay, greetings in the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. This letter serves as a formal notification that the Presidium of Kingdom Impact Network Interdenominational has initiated an investigation concerning the standing and conduct within the network of Bishop Michael Tucker. This inquiry is in accordance with the procedures outlined in the Kingdom Impact Network interdenominational bylaws regarding potential grounds for disassociation. Please be advised that this is not a declaration of disassociation, but the beginning of a due process intended to assess the situation fairly and respectfully. The allegations brought forth are not taken lightly. The areas under review have raised greetings. The areas under review have raised concerns requiring clarity, accountability, and spiritual guidance. Should the Presidium, upon hearing responses from the involved parties, determine that there is a lack of demonstrated remorse, of absence of a corrective course of action, a letter of dissolution will be issued in due times. We urge you to approach this process with prayer for consideration, humility, and a commitment to the unity of the body of Christ. Please continue to pray for your clarity, wisdom, and restoration during this time in his service. Elder Breonna Smith being messy for the church. She is the executive secretary. Hold on. This is how we pulling up at First Lady Grace. Greetings. This is the baddest blogger from the NCB, ma'am, and we just want to let you know that we have just arrested your husband and put him up on the blog because they said that he was out here not paying his pussy bill. Now, Pastor, you can't be out here not paying your pussy bill now. If you're going to do these hoes, you got to pay these hoes. Okay, ladies? Okay? If you're going to be out here selling that coochie like a pick five at the food, at the goddamn Piggly Wiggly at the food line, then you got to get your money. Okay? Now, when you go to the store or you work at the store, it's going to be some days, Lorah, that people going to run out the store with the meat and they not going to pay. Okay? And you being one of them one of them clerks that's chasing behind the money that's not even yours. That $4,000 ain't yours, ma'am. It's his wife. You can't have that. Now, if he gonna give you some penis, okay, and you gonna, serve him like it's communion, then you got to understand that, ma'am, that check is not for you. That's his wife's money, okay? That's not for you. Them folks stacks. And see, for them, that's what the devil thought he was going to get them at. You thought you was going to take 4 stacks from that account that they have as a couple, as a married couple, and the check bounced. Now, we can tell that, Pastor, you did add them zeros up there. We're not going to say this girl forged this check. You did add some zeros up there, okay? Because if you look at the check, it's outside that line. And if you look, you outside that line, okay? And we know that only your wife and your church members and those that know you can identify these cheese puff wrinkle hands you got, fingers you got right here, okay? So at the end of the day, we know allegedly that you done wrote this lady a bad check, Pastor. Where's that lady money at? Okay. Now, I don't know if you're going to be preaching on Sunday with these type of allegations. But your pastor, your bishop put out a statement that they are investigating you. Okay. And because I was doing some research and I was going through their Instagram account, I found this right here. Okay. I found this right here. This right here is their apostle. Okay. The one who wrote this letter right here. Okay. Apostle McCoy Eaton. Okay. Now, in this message, now this was posted on February 23rd, 2025. If you read the caption down here, it says, "We would like to pause and offer our happy birthday greetings to our apostle. We have profound respect for you, sir. Happy birthday. Please join us in wishing him a happy birthday." And when I read that, I saw when it said, "We have profound respect for you, sir." So let me ask you this, Bishop Tucker. If your pastor find that you tried to buy some coochie or you got some before the check cleared because you didn't pay your pussy bill, you can't go to the restaurant and eat all day, Pastor, and not pay your bills. Okay? You should have told your wife, "Baby, we got to go into the account or she's going on Facebook. We don't need her to go on Facebook." And so because you didn't pay it, she put your bill on Facebook, okay? Now, we don't know if she's asking some other pastors to come and pay. We don't know. But what we do know is that this young lady is obviously out here giving services out to pastors or bishops or whoever has the money, and y'all are running away from her. Don't do her like that. This is her job as well. She go to work hard every day or whenever she do her thing, whether it's part-time or full-time. She goes to work. She has probably kids or something. She has bills. She got to keep paying her hotel bill for her to live so she could keep on throwing them legs up all the way up to the sun and the moon and the stars so she can keep on getting money so she can make a living. It's not right that y'all are running up in these independent businesses and robbing and stealing from the black community. It's just sad. In their own community, people. Public, do y'all hear this tonight? In y'all own community, y'all breaking in black business. Listen, we are Annalise Keaton students over here, okay? This is not for the slow. So if you ain't catching on to what I'm saying, catch on. You cannot be going up in independent black-owned businesses, Bishop, and stealing. You know how hard it is for black folk to go to Navy Federal and get a loan? You didn't know that they was denying black folk that was more qualified than white folk for house loans? Okay, this is a 1099. Oh, no, it's an under the table job. But at the end of the day, you wrong for that, Bishop. So let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think the pastor wrote that check? I'm going to open up the phone lines and let the people call in on the night. Do y'all think the pastor wrote the bad check? Because a lot of y'all believe that she forged that, because that's what he told me. That's what he told me. He said it was a $400, and he said that she added more zeros to it. But then when you go zoom in on that check, gotcha, pastor. He thought I was a pastor. He was like, Pastor Gerald. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Let me open up the phone lines. Let me let the people call in. It ain't what I say, it's what the people got to say. You should have got that money. Do anybody heard Kaya's song Cash Only? Kaya told y'all, if you want it, you got to spend it. Cash, 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 cash for that ass. Okay? But the pastor done, I cannot believe the pastor got an open tab. Pastor did not pay his pussy bill. Pastor, this is bad. You all over the internet for not paying your pussy bill. How to married pastor? Let me get this thing up here. How the married pastor get caught for not paying his pussy bill? That is sad. It's a sad day in America. I don't remember when I was growing up in church. We didn't hear about this stuff. All right, let me open up the phone line, 919-307-9002. If you want to call in, if you have something to say about this, do you think the pastor should pay his pussy bill, or do you think sis should let it go? I would put her up there, but she's spiraling, y'all. I mean, I don't know if she over there reading Daily Bread. I don't know. I'm just not finna spend 2 hours watching nobody crazy, okay? I just feel like, that's abuse. I'm promoting somebody that's got some mental problems. I don't, that's acting like that. I don't believe that's right. Okay. The North Carolina, what's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Fayetteville.
All right, y'all got 2 minutes. Hold on, let me put the clock up here tonight. Y'all got 2 minutes tonight. What's up, bro? Go ahead.
So I believe he signed that check because everybody that's older know how to sign a check. And when you write those numbers, you got to write the words for that check.
Right.
I'm just saying, make it make sense.
Right.
Ain't no way he ain't signed that. And personally, who's to say his wife won't in on it too? She said, you better go get it, but you better not give her no money.
Ooh.
Well, why? The bishops, they be playing. The bishops be playing games.
So you don't think she would want none either? You don't think she would want none? You don't think she would want to lay at the altar either?
Who said she wants getting with the deacon? I ain't say she was, but hey, she get hers like he get his.
Man, this
but they keep it copacetic at the church.
Yeah, man, this is
this
crazy.
all the stuff that's going around about pastors, bishops, deacons, all of them for years. This is years of stuff going on. And these first ladies ain't saying nothing. They just clapping and when they hat. I'm telling you, these wives are in on it. It may not be a Diddy freak off, but somebody doing something and somebody knows something.
Man, this is crazy. So you believe now? Let me ask you: do you think the pastor should pay her $4,000 for the service that she rendered, or do you think the church should pay for it?
No. He should pay for it, and because right there he created soul ties right there, and he talking about he a pastor, a bishop, whatever. He trying to lead a flock. You better lead your flock and know that you got to pay the cost.
Yeah.
Look, I'm going to say one thing.
Go ahead.
Jesus died and paid for his sins. He better pay that price right there. Jesus ain't got nothing to do with that. That's all him.
He got to pay. He got to pay his pussy bill, man. Pastor, you got to pay your pussy bill. I appreciate you, brother.
He put a little extra on that.
Right.
Put something on that tab because he been hitting that thing for a minute.
Right.
And his first go around with him.
Listen, I want to see what the rest of the phone thread look like, because he was like, bro, when I started asking him, I was like, Pastor, okay, so what other conversation are y'all having outside of $400? Because if you having conversations outside of, or if you having conversations just about $400, then we want to see this little scroll line right here that look like y'all been having a lot of conversations on the text. You feel what I'm saying? So Pastor done got
most
called.
Definitely.
I appreciate you, bro.
And she take it to court, but most of all, he paid for that hotel. That looked like a hotel in that photo. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
Well, I want to hear from the church members that was on the other side passing out flyers. So I appreciate you, brother.
You too.
All right, man. Oh, man. The North Carolina beat. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Gerald.
Yes.
The baddest blogger.
Hey.
I love you, baby.
I love you too. Who this?
This is Gas House.
Oh, come on, Gas House.
Let me tell you something. That girl, if she was smart, I would take his ass to court, because for every 1,000, it's a felony. So the damn church will be playing it for him, or he'll be paying me out of his pocket.
What's that song that lady said? For every 1,000 you stole. What's the lady name? Miss Lorraine. Go ahead, sis.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I would take his ass to court, because for every 1,000 is a felony. He have 4 fucking felonies until he pay me. I don't give a damn what he say he paid for. Listen, it still was written to me, and that's your signature, and I got proof that you written it. You gonna pay me for this pussy, baby.
Oh,
pay it up. Pay it in full. You in the church family.
It. You don't even sound like you selling it. Get off this phone.
Tell him he better say the light said. Look at your neighbor and say, pay me my damn money.
Now, she hung up the phone. I was going to ask her a question. Oh, Lord. North Carolina beat. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Gerald.
Hey.
Hey, listen.
What's your name? Where you calling from?
Finest. This Miami Finest. This is I'm in Virginia. Listen, I saw the live earlier with that long titty girl with that baby ponytail that y'all talking about. I had to come up here and read her because she wouldn't let me get on her live earlier. But let me tell you something. She had that cockroach behind that door while she was trying to hold that deli bread up there talking all that mess. And I hope she hear this.
She had a cockroach, sis.
She had a cockroach up there. But listen to what I tell you. She had them long titties out with no bra. If you got $4,000, you ain't even supposed to show that check. That's the dumb part you did. The second part is you had them uneven social distance bra. You ain't had no bra on. You had on your first lady Kojic dress on, flopping them social distance titties up there. Then your mouth game looked like it whack because he put you in a Motel 6. If you're gonna be a good hoe, you don't show your check. You cash it the same day you cash that pussy out. Ooh. Second thing you need to do is get that dry ass mouth and that dry ass body together, because you look like a number 2 pencil with a cotton swab on top. You look dry as hell. $4,000, baby. She don't even look like she $4,000.
She know that shit ain't even worth it. It's free.
Gerald, that coochie was coochie and dash. You know Diamond Dash, right? When you run out and don't pay your bill, he coochie and dash. Because that coochie was right.
You look like somebody that's standing on the side of the road with a bottle of water.
If the walls could talk in that motel, It can tell everything that went down in that room.
Let's talk
Because
about the
ain't no
roach.
bishop.
What kind of roach was it? Was it one of them real house roaches
was-
or was it an outside cockroach?
You know the warm roaches, not the flower roaches. It's them roaches that be coming behind the ceiling fan. You know that little ceiling fan is behind the door. Because you know Motel 6 got the ceiling fans and they got the little door that, you know, when you take a
The
shower.
ones that fall when you
got to
slam
close
the
door.
cabinet.
Yup. So she was standing there in front of there.
Did anybody else see the roaches? Okay.
I saw the roach. Because everybody was talking about it on her live. But see, what you doing is flopping all around and yelling and getting mad. You the dumb hoe. You go on live on social media and try to dog walk this man, but you should have cashed a check as soon as you put that pussy down. First of all, no hoe get a check. They get cash around these parts. What's wrong with you? That's the number one dumb move you did. If you're gonna be a hoe, you need to have cash and put in a white little envelope and leave it on the nightstand. Y'all new hoes out here. Y'all want the Navy Federal cards and all that stuff. This is how you get in trouble. And then the dumb part she did was you get up there and you put the check up there. You don't know who is a part of Navy Federal,
Right.
because he's a retired, officer of the military.
Yeah.
That's Navy Federal all the way around. So and then you admitted that you did a transaction.
Yo, 2 minutes
Now
up,
you about
sis.
to have but I just had to let you know.
Thank you, sis.
You're welcome.
No, go ahead. What you about to say? Oh, shit. All right. All right. The North Carolina Beat, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yes, I'm calling because I wanted to know I wanted to talk about the 4K.
Okay, and what's your name?
Brianna.
Okay, we need your full government name, baby.
Brianna McElveen.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing, sis. Go ahead. What you got to say?
So first off, if you were supposed to be a good hoe, you should have got your money first before anything.
Right.
So that's what she messed up. And two, if you're supposed to be a bishop or a pastor, why are we even entertaining ourselves in that? That doesn't make no sense. It doesn't look good for you. It doesn't look good for your church who you represent. And now you got your people looking at you in a bad light.
Right. So let me ask you a question. Do you think he should pay her $4,000 for her? You think he should pay his pussy bill or should it go to collections?
I need to go to collections because, girl, if you was a good hoe, you would have got your coin first up front. That's rule number one.
We dismissing this case because you should have got your money first. Let's go ahead.
You should have got your money first.
You got your money first, ma'am. This was your fault.
Exactly. Your fault, ma'am. You look stupid. You look dumb. You should have got your coin first.
So since you said send it to collections, put it on the
Put it on the credit, baby. You'll see if you can get it a little later or something, honey. But now, at least at this point, yeah, you're not getting there.
Oh, we appreciate you for calling in, sis.
No problem.
The North Carolina Beat, what's your name? Where you calling from? Hey, you trapped in the closet?
No, hold up.
Oh, I can't hear you.
You was on the speaker. Hello?
Hey. Somebody said this is Bishop Tucker, ex-wife. I just want to make something clear. Ooh, go ahead, sis.
So on Facebook earlier in the comments, there was people from where they from saying that this ain't his first time he been doing this. And they know about it. It was like 3 girls in there saying it.
What? But his ex-wife trying to come up here. She want to come up and spill the tea.
Get her on up there. That's all I had to say.
What? Sis, you ain't got nothing else to say. Hold the line. You ain't got nothing to say, sis.
No, I ain't got nothing else.
You got a minute and 15 more seconds.
What else I got to say? Well, I actually believe he signed that check. We can see it in the picture of him. Signed the check, not the finger.
Hold on, sis. Well, let me read this comment for you. Somebody said all y'all hoes talking about she should have got the money first. Y'all asking ass for $40. Of course, y'all getting cash first, cheap ass hoes. What you got to say about that?
Well, actually, I believe she only trusted him because he was a pastor. I don't think she's going around taking checks from everybody.
Yeah.
She trusted him because he's a pastor.
Unless she just being, gullible, and everybody that say they're a millionaire, she just believe them.
Exactly.
She didn't even try to go get a cashier's check.
She don't know about no cashier's check. I don't believe. She about she slow. crazy.
Station Slow, what you think about that live? What you think about that live?
She was on there with them big old edges with that little ponytail. The edges was bigger than the ponytail, and they wasn't edges; they were homemade edges. She slay. She had on
Sis said she
her
slapped.
grandma's church shirt, blouse. That's a blouse. It wasn't a shirt. No bra. With them orangutan titties. I don't know what was going on with her, Joe.
Oh my gosh. All right. Sis, I thank you so much for calling in tonight.
All right.
Man, y'all is roasted that lady. Her little bitty nippy. Okay, let me see what this is. The North, we got to get the S-Wipe on the line. Hold on, let me see if I can get the North Carolina beat. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Louisiana.
All right, what's your name?
Angela.
Hey, Angela.
Hey, Gerald.
What's up?
Hey, did she meet him on List Crawlers?
I don't know. She probably met him on back page or something.
All the same. I'm just curious as to where he is and why the hell is he on on back page or whatever it is. Why was he there?
He must got her for a TikTok freebie because she showed one. She didn't get no money.
Man, she done missed out on that.
So do you think he should still pay her, or you think it should go to collections?
No, I think he should pay her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You think so?
Might as well, cause he outed. He might as well go and handle his business. Or what she say? She gonna send them people in the church Sunday to get that money.
Let me ask you a question. Are you married?
No, I'm not.
Okay, well, let me ask you a question, hypothetically speaking. If your husband got caught up in something like this, would you make him pay the bill?
Would I? Yeah. Probably not.
Okay.
I probably not, but I feel like he should though, because she gave him what he was coming for, and he should have gave her what she came for, but she was stupid because she took a check.
Okay, got you.
You don't do business unless you take your cash first and keep it moving. A check, I would have never took a check.
Or at least get half up front and then half at the end. So you leave
exactly
if he run off.
Exactly.
She ain't getting nothing. Okay, dang.
Nothing.
That's
how I like
have a bucket to dip in the ocean to get no water out. That's a
Man,
shame.
she just got a wet ass for nothing. So she might as well charge it to the game. And I'm just curious as what she meant when she said she was gonna send them people in there on Sunday Fun Day. You know what I'm saying? What she plan on doing? Taking it from the collection plate? I'm curious.
Dressed up as new deacons in the church.
Man, look.
Boy.
Hey, this is crazy.
This is crazy. Since you is funny for what you said, I am me. Well, I thank you so much for calling in, sis.
All right, but I'm curious. If you get a chance, find out if it was back page List Crawlers. I want to know where they met at.
All right, I got you, sis.
All right.
All right. Sis, I'm charging to the motherfucking game. The North Carolina beat. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Denise from Edison, New Jersey. My sister from Roselle, New Jersey.
Wait, what?
I'm not Shirley. I'm Denise.
What you say? Wait, hold on. Introduce yourself again. What?
I said I'm Denise Williams from New Jersey. Remember I talked to you before, and you was with that lady from Roselle.
You just had said. It sounded like you said.
Oh no, I said I'm your friend from New Jersey, not Edison, New Jersey, not Roselle.
Okay. Oh, what's up?
Not Miss Shirley.
Okay.
I'm the one who talked to you about Diddy. Remember?
Oh, there was a lot of people that talked to me about Sean Diddy going.
Well, I talked to you when you was in New York. You was on the street.
Give me your name again.
And I said, Denise Williams, like the star.
Oh, hey, Mr. Denise. Yay!
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good. Well, I got 2 minutes, so let me tell you what I got to say.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, that lady that's doing the selling of the coochie and stuff, she needs LaToya Luckett on her side. That's her husband. She got him in check.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody getting over on them. They got cameras everywhere.
Mm-hmm. They do. I'm trying to get this. They do got cameras everywhere. Go ahead. I'm listening, sis.
Yeah. So you don't go and do your stuff without getting your money. I mean, she should know that from the music industry. You get paid up front. I feel bad for her, but that man should pay her. His wife, I don't know why she's staying with him, because now they saying he did it more than once. I don't know why she's still with that man.
So do you think he should pay the pussy bill? Excuse my language.
Yes, he should pay the bill.
You need to pay your T-Mobile bill, Pastor.
Didn't he get the service?
Yeah,
he got. He didn't get nothing.
But how?
Okay, then he needs to pay his bill.
Yeah, that's true.
Can't go to the gas station and fill up on that tank and not pay that bill. You filled it up, you got to pay.
That part.
That
Thank
part.
you so much for calling, sis. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Hey,
I'll be calling
message me on Facebook, okay?
Huh?
Message me on Facebook.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
The North Carolina Beat, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, good North Carolina.
Hey, what's going on? Who this?
Hey, this is great. I'm at work. Listen, the line at the Motel 6 right now is crazy.
What you mean? What you mean?
They standing outside. They standing outside like the new days coming out.
You talking about the parking lot lizards?
Yes, sir.
Oh
yes,
man.
Sir.
So you mean to tell me it's a real hotel down there in Fayetteville? They be out there tricking like that?
Yes, sir.
Dang.
Yes, sir. It's off the strip, man. It's off the strip.
Dang.
It's off the strip.
So the pastor been pulling through the strip.
They're standing outside right now, lined up.
He was in the line like he was picking up a child from elementary school. Man, that's so sad.
Yes, sir.
Man.
But hey, listen, let the ex-wife in, man. Let's hear that story.
Huh?
Let the ex-wife in.
Yeah, I'm about to call her right now.
All right, bet.
She said, you know her name?
No, I don't. I just seen it in the comment.
Okay, let me verify with the people. Anybody, I appreciate you, brother. Do anybody in the chat know the ex-wife of Pastor Tucker? She said her name is Renee. I'm finna bring her up here. She said she want to say something. Her name is Renee. She said that she is the ex-wife of Bishop Tucker. She said she want to say something. Do anybody know if her name is Renee? Because I can't have nobody coming up here saying that they're his ex-wife making these allegations. All right, the ex-wife. She said, okay, Audrey Rose said, yes, she's my cousin. All right, Audrey, I'm counting on you now. Let's call and see what the former.
Hello.
Greetings. How you doing today? Is this Miss Renee?
This is she.
All right. What you got to say?
Listen, I just want to clear up one thing now about what he got going on with the rest of the stuff is on him. Everybody falls short. But his wife, I got to clear up her. She did not know nothing. She absolutely did not know nothing that was going on.
So you the ex-wife helping out the new wife?
No, I'm not helping her out. It's just the fact that I don't want nobody to bash her because she didn't know nothing that was going on. She don't know.
Oh, this is new. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Y'all putting her out there. Don't put her out there. Let him handle what he got to handle on his own.
Girl, you was the ex-wife and you was so concerned
right.
about his man wife.
No, I'm not concerned about his wife, but it's the point of it that
the point is that he's the one that's bringing her.
He was in the wrong. Right. He was in the wrong.
Yes. It's no difference. He's doing the same thing. It's no different.
He did. He did.
You know, I mean, I understand y'all got to stick together. I feel like you should reach out to her and, you know, and communicate that way. But we are a blog. I mean, we're going to talk. My followers are going to talk and we're going to commentate.
Yes, they're going to talk. But she didn't know what was going on, though, for real, honestly.
Yeah, we didn't know. We didn't say we knew. We didn't say that she knew what was going on. We just said if your name is Grace Tucker, it's a bad day for you. And we asked everybody to stretch their hands and pray.
That's right. Pray for her. Pray for them.
And that's all you had to say?
Pray for them.
Yes, ma'am. Was that everything you had to say tonight? Or you wanted to say something else?
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank you so much for calling, Miss Renee. You the ex-wife up here worried about the wife. She took your spot. He probably left you for her and you up here. Well, at least you ain't bitter. You ain't bitter. Damn. me find out you coming through to see, you know, Lord, she coming up here trying to tell the public. We all in here got freedom of speech. You coming up here trying to tell us, girl, he doing the same thing. She going through the same thing you went through. It ain't no difference. Don't come up here trying to help these people. Let me open back up the line because she done blue-eyed damn high. Who's over this bitch sailing? We talking about in there. You know, she came up here talking about, my wife didn't know. We didn't say. The church people, his church didn't know either. The North Carolina beat. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Oh, yeah, my name is Dick. I'm calling from Charlotte.
What's up, Devin? What you got to say about this, brother?
Yeah, so here's my theory about this whole thing.
Right, what you got to say?
Like, maybe that man did write that check. And if he did, he probably went to the bank and told him to put a stop payment on there so she wouldn't be able to collect her funds.
Right.
But I mean, if the shit was whack, I go up there and tell him, hey, don't pay this goddamn girl. Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck writes a fucking check in fucking 2025? Like, who the fuck goes to the bank? Like, if it ain't no goddamn payroll check, I'm not gonna. No, hell no.
That's a check for some coochie now.
But give you my goddamn money up. Ain't nobody got time for that bullshit. Like, this is stupid as hell.
Yeah.
Like, is she dumb for even going online? First of all, posting the shit. Like, for real, why the fuck would you post a goddamn check? Come on now. You know this shit ain't no good. Yeah. Like, take the L and go on about your goddamn business.
Now, Deb,
that's all I got to say about it.
That's a good theory, bro. You know, when I call him, that's what he should have said. He should have said, Gerald, man, the pussy was trash, bro, and I stopped the check. That would have been a believable. You could have came out with that. Man, if I were his PR, I would have been like, listen, Pastor just say it was trash, and you stopped the check. That's all. And it was your fault that you went to go cash this thing. I appreciate you for calling, bro.
See.
Hey, that's a good theory, bro. That's what I would have been like, listen, just say it was trash and you stopped the check. Man, these married men, bro, y'all be getting caught like crazy. Who really? The North Carolina beat, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, this Miami Finest. I wanted to say something to the wife, the ex-wife.
Oh, yeah.
Go to bed, man. You need to go to bed because ain't nobody asked you to be doing no episode of Sister Wife. We already see it on TLC, but we don't need to hear you talk up there. Another thing I want to say for the little girl in the back, it was the pussy worker. Your poo-poo was trash.
Ooh.
And I'm the one that said it. I'm gonna tell you right now. I was trying to get on your live earlier, but your little dusty debris poo-poo, it didn't expand. It didn't expand for Bishop. You know what I'm saying? So that anointing oil, that ancient oil that you thought you was gonna use with him, and open that Hebrew book, that Bible, you ain't do nothing, boo. So you out here looking slow. And he probably met her on Christian Mingles and thought he was going to do hooked on phonics to help her comprehension because, baby, she don't even know how to spell check or cashier check. Okay? So I just want to let you know, Dusty Debris, social distance, lopsided, double baby ponytail, antenna, direct TV forehead ass. I want your ass to know that you need to sit the fuck down and get you a comprehension book and start learning your cursive because you sound whack on live. And I'm out this bitch.
And they say she going all over. They say she going to show that. They say she going on a press run tomorrow. Girl, we done heard you in your 2-hour live. What they gonna ask you? What's new? What's new tomorrow? What's new tomorrow? Y'all should be ashamed trying to exploit this crazy girl. She need to be in the back room. Okay, I'm gonna take 2 more phone calls and then I'm over here. Okay. Man, they roasting your ponytail, shorty. Shorty. They wrote, man, let me tell y'all something. I wouldn't want to be it. I would not want to be on the NCB. The North Carolina beat, what's your name? Where you coming from? Calling from?
Hi, this is Tracy calling from South Carolina.
Hi, Tracy. How are you doing tonight?
I'm great.
Oh, your time already up, baby. It's already good.
Okay, I'm still here.
I think we had a technical difficulty. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I wanted to say that I went to her page and the picture that she posted was one of those moving pictures like we have on our iPhone. So it's actually showing him writing the check out.
Yeah, he actually showing that, and I zoomed in on it so people can actually see that he was going over the lines and adding those zeros.
And I mean, are you going to interview her? Because I see her all in the comments.
No, I can't exploit no crazy person like that. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I just no, seriously, because like I understand it's like people like Shamar and Ned on them. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand they you know they different type, they on different spectrums and stuff, but I'm just not about to. Everybody can have their fun with her and you know and do interview. I'm not interested. I reached out to her for comment earlier with her story. But you know, as far as an interview, I'm not interested.
I definitely can respect that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's all I had to say. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me.
No problem. Thank you so much.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, y'all, that was Miss Tracy. All right, the North Carolina Beat. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, how are you?
Hey, what's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Minneapolis. My name is Shay.
Hey, Shay.
How are you?
I'm wonderful.
All right, so I just wanted to just ask, like, and I'm just wondering where, I don't know, it just seems like lately it's not looking good for the community, like our Black community and the news. I mean, it really never has been, but like the stories about this right now where us as a whole Black community on a chat and all the blogs that are sharing it, talking
Black?
about it, where I feel like,
where
it's like a mockery of, no, I'm Black.
FaceTime me.
No, I'm about to go to bed. I gotta be up in 4 hours, but I caught your live. And that's another thing though too, where it's like, do I sound white? Is that like a thing? That's a thing, right? Where it's like, what is sounding white? But besides that, that's a whole conversation. Okay. Gerald.
Go ahead.
But I just want to like, what about the other things that we could also be talking about where this is embarrassing to our community? Like constantly, I feel like white people, this is what they go off on. It's like shit like things like this where it's us always attacking each other. But what about the white man with the Black woman who is, there's never any expose about that, or is there? But drawing the attention, like the media to it, and like your platform, which I really like, and I found you like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago.
Thank you.
But it's just, I don't know, it just makes me sad though, just thinking about where it's like again and again, it's like Black on Black versus like, it wouldn't be better if it was a white pastor necessarily, but it would make me, I would feel a little better, not gonna lie, if it was a white pastor who was exposed by a Black woman, but it's like a Black pastor and a Black woman, and time again, and then it just continuously gives the leverage and like how people, the white people portray us, and like, and we just attack each other, even like in the comments of like the video of, and the thread from that young lady being shared is like, it's like all Black people, and then you'll see like some white comments, and it's just like, okay, but it's like we are the.
You saying all Black people like that?
I mean, I don't. How am I saying it? I don't know.
I mean, it just sounds like a white person. Like some white person would say. I'm just being honest, because
I'm Black.
in the comments, that's what you see them always saying. Oh, the usual suspects. Oh, this and all that.
No, it is though. That's literally though. That's what it is though. And like, Gerald, like even the video, like what I was thinking when I first hopped onto your live tonight, where it's like that little white girl and who shoplifted, and then the same viral video with the 3 black kids, where it's like, oh my gosh, it's crazy, because like for the last 72 hours of like those videos going viral, and like all the messages or reactions to the 3 black kids, you know what I mean? The 3 black kids anger, like the angry emojis and everything in the comments. But then in literally every person who has shared that the white girl, the little white girl who was like stealing, everyone is like joking about it. Even our people, like everything, it's just crazy to me. Like the double standards, all of it, it's really overwhelming. I don't know.
All right, so
Gerald,
thank you. No,
honestly, yeah.
no, you're
just,
good.
like,
You're good. Thank you. Let me just say this to you too. Let me just say this.
Yeah.
I deal with stories. Listen, people submit stories to me. They tag me and stuff. If it's interesting, I'm gonna take the story. If it's not, then I'm gonna pass it up. So I only go off of what comes to me. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't go out searching white people doing stuff just to post.
Oh no, and I definitely didn't think you are.
No, no. I get you. I'm not saying that you are. I'm just trying to explain to you because I know people talk about that all the time. All you see is black on black stuff on his platform, but you did make a good point. That's what you see most of the time. You understand what I'm saying? But I go basically off of what people send in, and that's what people be, interested in. And then I like to keep the community informed on what's going on. But just pray for better days. That's all we can do. And I just say, we just have to subscribe to more positive stuff.
Well, Gerald, can I say one more thing though? Because like I follow 2K, talks to 2K. That's my guy. I'm subscribed. But what I also observed is I feel like you have a lot more trolls or like white people on your chat that are like, they be coming off as racist as fuck. So it's like, I feel like they watch more.
But y'all do it too.
On yours.
Y'all do it too.
Wait,
black people be in the comments, calling them racist slurs. And
no, right, but I'm saying like,
I'm just saying though.
But I'm saying like on 2 very like influential black men's platforms.
Listen, I can't tell you about. Listen, let me tell you something.
I don't know.
Let me say this: you cannot compare my platform to anybody else's platform because the stuff that I do, they don't do. People take stories like this after we don't put them together, and they take them and they break them down and do what they want to do. That's not. I mean, you could call it journalism, but it's basically stealing. Okay, when somebody send you a story in and you investigate and you put it together like we do, that's called journalism, investigative journalism. Okay. That means that the news is based off what our organizations or journalists are doing to gather news and to put it out. People don't know what's going on in the world unless journalists put it out. If everybody just takes stuff all day, then how we gonna know what the fuck going on? Somebody got to do the work. So you can't compare me to anybody else. And all that black stuff, influential stuff, that shit don't work with me. I'm from Alabama. I'm from the hood. You understand what I'm saying? All them fancy words and all this stuff. Listen, my doors are opened by the Lord. Your doors may be opened by man, meaning that I can say what I want to say and nothing's going to happen to me as far as not getting canceled. But some of y'all can't. Y'all trying to get somewhere. Y'all trying to get people's acknowledgement. Y'all trying to get on shows so people can like you that don't fucking like you. I'm not. Okay, I'm just living life and doing my thing, doing what the Lord has called me to do. You understand what I'm saying? And shout out to every other platform out there, but you cannot compare them to me. Okay?
No. And I'm sorry that I
your 2 minutes been up, man. We got to go. Thank you so much for calling, sis. Please stop coming up here comparing these other people to me. All right, okay. I'm gonna take a couple more minutes. Damn, I let her go too long. What y'all gonna talk about tomorrow? We already talked about everything today. The North Carolina Beach. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, this Miami. I'm getting off here.
Damn,
girl, I want to get to this. I need to say this because homegirl. No, because I gotta say this. Homegirl, you is slow as hell. Hooked on Finders got them boxes, 1-800 Hooked on Finders. You need to go up there. You slow as hell. You done put everybody to sleep. Gerald trying to go to sleep. I'm trying to go to goddamn sleep. Can you go and can your ass to sleep?
For real.
I'm trying to get over here so we come back tomorrow.
I know. I just wanted to say that because I know,
good, sis.
from your conscience. I'm speaking for you and for everybody, for NCB. Girl, go to bed. Take that bullshit to Dr. Phil and have a commercial break with that. We ain't trying to hear that. We trying to stay on topic. So everybody, y'all have a good night. Gerald, we love you.
Thank you. I love you.
Do your
too,
motherfucking thing.
Thank you.
And Dusty the Breed Poo Poo, your ass is great.
Get off her neck,
okay.
sis. Get off her neck.
No, I ain't get off her neck. I'm gonna be on her neck every day. Good hoe, no hoe. She ain't no good hoe.
Oh. She a free hoe.
That dry ass ponytail, that dehydrated ponytail look like a direct TV satellite dish.
Y'all gonna make that girl go back live. And listen, I don't want her to say nothing about me. Please don't. If she do, I'm just gonna let her have it.
She look like an anteater in the face, so I don't see how he can hit her from the back. But anyway, he must have came just looking by the wall. That's it. Love you, Gerald.
I love you too. Thank you so much, sis. Listen, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Please don't come over here comparing me to these people. They say you petty. I'm petty. Okay, please do not come over here comparing these people to the NCB. Okay, go back, go look at my work and go look at their work. Okay, look how many news outlets the NCB had mainstream. I'm not talking about no little local news. We talking about local news for some criminal shit, but we talking about big news outlets and look at theirs and ask them, have they ever been on mainstream? Have you ever anybody shouted out them YouTube blogs over there on the news? No. The only one they shouted out was that sick ass Diddy supporter Armand Booger Sugar powder snoring ass, and that was because he was getting baby oil poured on him out there at the Diddy trial, not because he was breaking some story or helping people get justice. Okay, so please do not compare me to them. No shade, no tea, all facts. All right, y'all. So listen, they said let the pastor daughter in. Who daughter? You talking about the one that was okay, girl? Come on, sis, because I wanted to come in on your video earlier. I saw your video earlier. I don't know if you deleted it, but I was like, sis, you gonna just read the people all night? You gonna read the comments and read the people? But sis, I did hear you say that somebody made some threats about your kids or something like that. What's your phone number? DM me on the Facebook page real quick so I can get your number so I can just call you real quick. So this the pastor daughter, but you don't like your daddy though. All right, come on in. Lord have mercy. She came up here tried to plug 2K. Shout out to Talks with 2K. They be doing sneaky shit like that. Call up there and plug me. Yeah, she did delete it because I tried to go back and it kept taking me to something else. Okay, let me see. You gonna DM the page? I'm gonna put her up here. What's her name? Y'all, I'm trying to get off of here so y'all can be on here tomorrow. Matter of fact, I might not even go live tomorrow. Forget it. Let me see. She said we live in 2 different houses. Okay, Zanavia. No. DM the page. Like shoot the page a message so I can add you up here. Somebody said this is not godly. The pastor got a pussy bill out here that's unpaid. I ain't never known nobody bills to be all out here on the internet like this. They won't put that light bill up. They won't put that phone bill up. They won't put that mortgage up, but they'll sure put up the P-Mobile bill. That's what we're going to call her, the P-Mobile bill. Pastor, you ain't paid your P-Mobile bill. Okay, she says she calling. And I done told the young lady to DM the page. Okay, so she calling. Hold on. How old is this young lady? Because I can't have minors up here. How old is this young lady? Okay, let me see. Their parent has to be present. Okay, let me go back up here. All right. She said it's 5746. All right. Okay, let me see. Hold on, y'all. All right. Oh, I'm calling the wrong number. Oh, no, that's it. All right, let's go.
Hello.
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you?
How you pronounce your name?
My name is Zanavia.
Zanavia?
Yes, sir.
All right. So so you did a live earlier, right?
Yes.
Okay. Why you delete it?
I had deleted it because I had ended up the girl had ended up getting in contact with us, and she had talked to us, and we was talking to the girl, and she explained that everything that happened, and
Oh, you talking
like
about
I just said,
Laura?
yeah, the Laura girl that exposed him or whatever.
Yeah.
And she called, and we had spoke to her because on her live at first I was asleep actually when everything was going on. I had got woken up out of my sleep from like different phone calls and everybody messaging me. So I'm seeing what's going on. I go on her live and I'm looking at this and I'm trying to figure out what's going on in her live and stuff, and she doing all that yelling and stuff. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So
Like she was crazy or something, wasn't it?
yeah, next thing I know, she's on live saying, "Oh well, I can get your brother killed and get y'all kids killed and stuff like that." And I was like, "Oh, whoa, this is crazy because I have a fresh baby. My baby's 2 months years. My baby is 2 months old. Like,
yeah,
I don't got time for that." So I was going up there. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing on his kid, like on our end too, because at the end of the day, this is still our father. Like. This is mad embarrassing. I got a lot of messages. I got a lot of calls coming in, like people threatening me. Like, it's
Do you
bad.
believe it? Like, do you believe the
Honestly,
allegations?
honestly, I don't even know what to say.
So based
I
off what
honestly
you
don't even
read
know
and
what
what
to
she
say.
called you and discussed, like what is your
Mhm.
take on it? Tell us what she said. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you free reign. Go ahead. Say what you want to say.
Okay, so whenever we had talked on the phone, she was explaining what happened. She was saying that he had ended up writing a check, and that I guess that he was supposed to be messing with her, I guess, or whatever the situation was, and
Oh, so they supposed to
that
have
she
been
was,
messing around prior to this.
yeah, I guess.
Oh, okay.
So this mess is messy and crazy.
Yeah. So what else did she tell you about the payment? Like, did she tell you what she went to go try to cash it?
No, the only thing that she said was that the check wasn't real.
Did she tell y'all where he was writing the check at, like where he sat down at in the photo that she posted? I mean,
No, I'm seeing everything from social media.
right. So when you talked to her
It
about
was, and
her,
from my understanding, it wasn't 4,000. It was 400.
yeah, that's what he told me. She said 4,000.
Yeah, it wasn't. They said that she had added the extra zeros up there, so
No,
that's why I didn't take or whatever.
no, but you missed it because we zoomed in on the check and you can see your dad writing the actual zeros where people were saying that she wrote them at, or where he was trying to say she wrote them at. You can actually see him writing the
Yeah, she
zero.
went to the A place to try.
It's on the screen right now if you're looking at your phone or something. You see it?
Hold on.
No, I'm seeing everything from social media.
Oh, you way behind, sis.
Did you send it to me in my messenger?
No, it's on the show. You'll have to go back and watch it on the show.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I
go
have to
ahead.
watch it,
We're
but
listening.
yeah, from everything that I'm seeing is from social media.
Yeah. Well, we zoomed in on the check, and your dad, it does appears that he was writing those zeros outside those lines.
Mm-hmm.
He wrote $4,000, and then he confirmed it in the text message that he didn't even want to give her 4,000.
Wow, that's crazy. That's
Yeah.
embarrassing.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's clearly his handwriting.
Mhm.
Oh, somebody said it's his handwriting.
Yeah, that's my mother in the background.
Oh, that's your mom. Hi, mom. So she know his handwriting.
Yeah, she know because the girl she was talking to both of us. She was talking to my mother. She explained everything. It was, yeah.
Yeah. Well, did you get everything clear up about her making those threats towards your brother or your nephew, nieces, or whoever?
Yeah, she apologized and she said she was gonna go on her Facebook and said that the kids don't have nothing to do with it to discard us
because they don't.
You know. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad everybody was roasting her down like that, because I didn't even everybody was sending me the video, and then when I turned it on, I saw her acting crazy. I said, "Oh my gosh, here we go, another shitty booty cricket body Shamar." So I turned it off, so I didn't see that, but I did catch some of your video where you was talking about, we ain't playing with no kids. I know you was saying you didn't care about what your dad had going on, but when it came down to
Right,
it,
and don't.
but right, and I was driving at the moment, so when I went back to go find it, it was gone. So I was like, dang. Okay, so but yeah, so I appreciate you for calling in to clear that up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And can I say one more thing?
Sure.
Can y'all please stop sending me friend requests and stop texting my inbox, because like I said, we don't have nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
So let me ask you a question, and you can answer if you want to. Not. Your dad's a pastor. Or do y'all
Yes.
not have a good relationship?
No,
Okay.
not really.
Yeah.
No.
So was this before he became a pastor or during his pastoralship?
Um,
I'm not gonna go deeper than that. I promise you.
I'd say probably like during. I'd probably say like during my whole life, probably.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And that'd be what I be talking about. It's so crazy how these pastors can preach to everybody else's kids and preach about all of this stuff, but then
Right.
they can't even fix the
And
relationship with their own children.
Yeah,
It's just
because another thing,
Mhm.
I'm not trying to bash him, but at
No,
the
go
end of the
ahead.
day, it is what it is. He already out there. I got another brother. And my dad like goes on social media and try to act like he all this and that, and I love him from a distance because my dad is nothing but drama. He's a liar. He's a compulsive liar.
Yeah. Is he a millionaire?
No, he is not no millionaire. He is not no millionaire. If he was a millionaire, then I need a car right now. I need me a 4-bedroom house.
I know that's right. Hell, he should be giving no $4,000 and your daughter
Right,
needs a car,
exactly. And
and
you're
you a millionaire.
not even making sure your kid's straight.
Yeah,
And
he
I
told
got
me
a
he was gonna
fresh
call his
daughter.
lawyer on me. He said he was gonna get me for defamation.
No,
I couldn't do nothing but laugh at him.
No, he ain't got no money for no lawyer to be doing all that.
So what do you think about the wife? Like, do you like do she know about this?
No, she don't know nothing about it. She got a mental problem. Like she's something wrong with her.
With his real wife?
Yep.
I knew it because let me tell you, I ain't gonna say I knew about her, but I knew he dealt with people like that, because when I saw that girl on that live today and she was twirling the way she was twirling and going crazy like that, I said, And then now you confirm it. So he used to people like that.
Mm-hmm.
So do she be sitting in the church rocking back? Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much, sis. Thank you so much. Because they be, listen, we know, trust and believe. It's no offense, y'all. I know the real from the fake. Okay.
Right.
Thank you so much for
Damn
calling.
the devil tell the truth. You welcome. Thank y'all. Have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye. Oh, my. Listen. Y'all enjoyed the show on tonight. Send the boy $1, okay? So I can go pay my pussy bills. All right. Well, them hoes gonna be ready to come out on Gerald. Hey, I got him. I'm gonna be like, yep. So what? I ain't gonna come up here and fake the phone like y'all. I'm gonna say, yup. Did you see me slanging, bitch? Do you see me? I ain't gonna deny. I'm like, yeah. Anyways, thank y'all so much for tuning in on tonight. I appreciate each and every one of y'all that came out and and pulled that chair up tonight. Okay. I know a lot of y'all been holding y'all piss, so go ahead and pee, so y'all don't be like that lady that said that her boyfriend was in the bed pissing for no reason. She said the nigga was pissing all up and down her bike. Okay. So appreciate y'all for coming on tonight, man. Listen, man, Pastor, go pay your pussy bill before it go to collections, okay? Because if it go to collections, you won't be able to get nothing else. Your credit is going down, okay? Credit Karma is already lying at you. They lying to you, okay? So go pay your pussy bill so it don't go to collection, so you don't get no charges and be ending up like Sean Diddy Combs, okay? Laura, ma'am, Laura, where you at, Laura? Come here. Lorah, listen, baby. You got to get your money before they get that ass. Okay? Remember that you cannot be out here throwing that ass like popping grease in a frying pan. You got to get your money first. Secure the bag. Do payment arrangements. Okay? Do Klarna. Take payments. Run credit checks. Go get you some liquor. Take the credit card and go spend it. Don't get no motherfucking paper check and then go the next day. You went the next day. You went the next day to cash the check. The next day. He had hours to move that money around. He had hours to take it from the checkers and put it back in the savings and transfer it to the savings to the check. You went the next day. You need to get off them streets, baby, because you don't know how to hustle. You failing at the game. They said that y'all would line up. They said y'all lined up like y'all at GameStop the night down at the hotel. Please, if you go down there and work tonight, please get your money. Get your money. Now, the next dude that run off with you may not be on the blog. Only reason Pastor up here because he's a pastor. And the Bible says that your sin will find you out. So get your money. Get you some food stamps. Ask for the food stamp card. Shit. If they ain't got it, they sisters or their mama or grandma and them got some food stamps. Ask them for that card. But you don't walk away without nothing and you got kids. You don't walk away without nothing and you know that hotel bill is due at the end of the week, sis. You got to get money. How you let the collection plate run past you, sis? She let the collection. Somebody said, Joe sent you $5. I didn't have to. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, y'all. I appreciate that. I worked hard tonight. I'm sorry, y'all. I worked hard. If I can make y'all laugh, bruh, I worked hard tonight, okay? Because it ain't easy. It ain't easy running the show by yourself. It's easy, but it ain't. Okay, but at the end of the day, sister, is there any hoes in the chat on tonight that can give a sister some advice? Is there anybody out here that can help my beautiful black sister? And you too beautiful, sis, to be bent over like that. You should only be bent over like this for your husband. See, this is the type of stuff you put on a Friday night after brother got home from working all week, paid all the bills. Bro got to come home. This is what you need to be cooking in right here when he get home. Okay? You need to be taking a picture of your man standing behind that thing and putting it on Facebook. You too beautiful for that. Although you crazy. Did you cash that check? I'm going to dismiss this. I'm going to say the pastor ain't got to pay you back because you should have got your money before you gave him the merchandise, okay? So, at the end of the day, and stop accepting checks. You ain't the damn bank, okay? Because if you was, you would have spit out 4 stacks. So, obviously, you did not, okay? And y'all stop doing these hardworking women out here like this. If they out here on these streets, respect that job. If y'all want us to respect these waitresses and give them tips, y'all respect these women out here that's working these cements and these sidewalks late at night. Respect our creatures, our lizards out here on the streets, okay? Get them their money. If you going to step out on your wife and you going to cheat, no, for real. If you going to step out on your wife and you going to cheat, pay these women they money. Stop running off with the money. Where is the money? Okay? And it all makes sense. He probably told her, babe, I'm finna go to Waffle House. She said, all right, how long you gonna take them to cook the food? He said 3 hours. She said, all right. Girl, you supposed to be like 3 hours. But his daughter now came up here and said what it was with you. That you a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Okay? But at the end of the day, y'all brought this upon yourself. You the one decided to marry this man knowing. And some of y'all be knowing what they be doing and still marry him. So when the embarrassment come, take it. Take it. Take it. All right. So thank y'all so much for tuning in on tonight. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming through. Again, send $1. All right. Listen, if you have a story that you think the public should know about, send it to newstip@thencb.com. All right. Peace, y'all. I'll let y'all know about tomorrow, okay? Because they don't work.